Now we're going to look at the debtors collection schedule in a different format. In this format, we want to know the debtors collection for July, August and September. 25% of the total sales is cash. This is the information. The debtors will settle their accounts 50% in the month of sale, minus 5%, 30% in the month following the sale, 18% 2 months after the sale, and 2% written off after 3 months. Now remember, this information here will change from activity to activity, test to test, exam to exam, or business to business. The information here is based on what the company usually have seen what happened in the previous years. So this is what they think is going to happen the next few months. And this is to be able to draw up a cash budget, because they do know about the cash sales. That's a straightforward money that's coming in at the moment of the sale. But the debtors we'll get later. So this is the format that we are looking at now. We are looking for July, August and September. That's the 3 months we are looking for. So I've highlighted July as the yellow, August as the blue, September as the purple. So in these months here, we're going to get the 50% of the month of sale, 50% of the month of sale, 50% of the month of sale. Do you understand the format? So we stay in our months. In July, we're going to get July 50%. August, we're going to get August 50%. September, we're going to get September 50%. Here now in brackets, we're going to write the actual credit sales. So in your textbook on page 498, the New Era textbook, page 498, we have a cash budget activity, but I'm concentrating currently on the debtors collection of the cash budget. Okay? So we have actual sales in April is 160,000, in May 150,000, and in June 170,000. And then they say projected sales. In July 180,000, August 204,000, and September 192,000. Now that's projected. That means it hasn't happened yet. But based on what we've seen in the past, this is what we think is going to happen. That doesn't matter for our debtors collection schedule, because even our collection schedule is what we think is going to happen. It's not actually happening, because it is in the future. All right. So the first thing is we've got to do July. Now if we've got to do July, then we have to start, remember we are talking about 2 months after the sale. So we have to start July, then June, then May. Are we okay? May, 2 months after, is July. So that's why we write May here. So we're going to calculate the 150,000 total sales. 25% is cash. So what is this credit one? The percentage.
75.
That's it. So there is your 75% of, what is the May sales? 150,000. Okay, so this is what you're going to calculate. And that answer is 112,000. 112,500. Is that right? Okay. Then in June, also 75% of the June amount. So 75% of 170,000, and that is 107,500. 127,500. Is that correct? So that's our credit sales, correct? Then we have 75% of, what's the amount? 75% of 180,000. And that is 135,000. August is 75% off, 204,000. And that is 153,000. 153,000. Oh, it's because it's all white. Let me take that white out. Put it in the black. That makes sense. Correct? Now the credit sales for September, 75% off, 192,000, and it is 144,000. All right. So are we all okay with the procedure and the process your brain is following? We have to first find our actual credit amounts. Otherwise, we can't actually work out what is the 50% of it. So now, let's see. In the month of sale, so 50% of 135,000, is that correct? 135,000, because it's in the month of sale, times the 50%, and remember, minus the 5%. What's your answer? 64,125. Is there a minus 5%, or did I just add the minus 5%? You know what? This isn't the textbook information. This is my information. Can I change it to the textbook here so that it makes sense for you? That is 20%, and there is no minus. The textbook information is 70%, yeah, and then this is an 8% here, and then that's, yes, that's same, 29, yes, that's correct. That's the textbook information so that it makes sense for you when you want to go and look in your textbook, right? Okay, so now let's try again. 135,000 times, yes, and that is 27,000. Brilliant. Now, still busy with the information of the first line. 20% of the 153. 30,600. Yes. Yes.
For number 8,
Number
does
8.
Does it not go with discount?
No, because it's payments to the creditors, not amounts we receive from the debtors.
Okay.
Well done for picking that up, because that can be quite confusing. But after debtors collection that we are learning now, or revising now, we will do the creditors payment. And in the creditors payment, we will have the 5% according to this information. But it doesn't apply to the debtors. Right, and then the pink one, what's that going to be? 28,800. So can you see how we work? Can you see that we're going in the month and then down in the month and down in the month? Are we all right with the format? Now I wrote here, calculate the percentage per month upwards. So in other words now, in July, it is the month following June. Are you with me? And this is the same month. This is the month following. So in July, we're going to have 70% of June. Am I right? Do you follow that? Are you okay with that? So what's that amount? Really? I've got a different amount. Let me just double check. 127,500. What is it? We've got the 89250. 89250. So what went wrong, Bali? Something that I need to explain, or just by accident? Okay. Now keep that, and go to your next month. Can you see I go down one? Because August follows July. Am I right? So now we're going to do our 20. What's the percentage? 70%. What is the 70% amount? 70% of 135,000, and that answer is 94,500. This September follows August. So what is that amount? 107, 100. Can you see that we go up? Are we all alright with the format? This one, July, is the 2 months after May. Can you see? So 2 months after May is 8% of May. And that amount is 9,000. August is 2 months after June. But can you see I'm in line with the June automatically? Okay? What's the answer? 10,200. And then September is 2 months after July. And that is? Thank you. 10,800. Did you follow the process? Any questions? And now calculate the monthly collection amount downwards. Right? So now we calculate this and see what is that amount that we're going to receive in July. What's the answer?
125.
Yes, 125, 250. And what will we receive in August?
105,300.
Like that. Perfect. Next one. Who's going to give me that answer? Let's see who's got it first. 146,700. Do you understand this format? This is the way you're going to be asked to do a debtors collection, should you be asked to do the collection. Sometimes we expect you to do this on the side somewhere. Sometimes we don't ask you to fill in the actual collection table. Sometimes we ask you to fill in missing amounts, whichever way. Do you still follow, everyone? Remember what I said? There cannot be more than one variable. So if I have a missing amount here and I have a missing amount there and I've got a missing amount here, somehow you will have enough information in the whole table to work it out. So you need to make sure that you know how we worked this out in order to go back and find missing amounts. Do you think you all will be able to do a debtors collection schedule? Everyone? Now remember, the amounts here at the bottom in this blue row, that amount per month will be put in your cash budget, which we will do later in the next video. Oh, okay.